The Satir Coaching and Mentoring Specialist Training Program is a very exciting program that's going to teach you how to be able to change yourself profoundly so that you can help people to do likewise. Now, it's very unique insofar as that what it will do is it will shift you from that knee-jerk response that you have in stressful situations or perhaps from harboring past perceptions. And it'll allow you to become much more aware of your patterns, but also much more in control of your patterns. I started out in this field of self-help first as a therapist, as a psychotherapist, and then as a psychoanalyst. And very quickly, as I was moving through this system, I found that there were better ways of doing things. And in that, I found NLP. Now, NLP I found was very profound, very effective for changing things quickly, easily, and efficiently. That said, though, over the period of time, like anyone that's in this field, I continued to work on myself, to look at my self-concept, my self-image, my self-esteem, and to be able to move through distress patterns. But there were certain patterns that I just couldn't quite reach. A part of my behavior that I wasn't happy with, and no matter how much work I'd done on it, I wasn't really getting to it. In simple terms, there were certain areas in my life where I would knee-jerk, so that I would react rather than respond. Knowledge wasn't really doing it for me. Knowing what to do wasn't stopping me from doing it. This is where the Satir Coaching and Mentoring Specialist Training Program comes in. This Satir Coaching and Mentoring Specialist Training Program is very exciting from the point of view is that I found a way of being able to make contact with myself, to be able to tap into myself in a much more powerful way than before, to free myself from those patterns that were holding me back. And not just simply challenging belief systems, but looking at how they were formed, how they were created, and how actually to be able to navigate through it and free myself from that distress of it. Not to be hindered or hampered by what it was that came before. Not by rejecting what came before, but by integrating and allowing myself to make the choice in between it. Because of the power of this program, I've decided to take a select few, a limited number, because I will be training you on a one-to-one basis for 6 weeks. After that, we'll shift on to the theory program. So once you've got the growth, once you've got the capacity for yourself, we'll shift on to the theory side of the program, and then we'll take you then on that process of training you in a group whereby you'll be training with fellow coaches, fellow trainees who've come through the same process to teach you so you can experiment in a safe setting, so you can develop the skills and apply the skills as a coach. This program is quite intense, very powerful, and very exciting. If you're really interested in understanding how to grow as a person and to be able to absorb that growth within and transfer it to others, well then this may be the process for you. This is very selective. It is done by an interview process, so we do invite you to apply and we'd love to be able to work with you.